Well, great win for us tonight. Really did a good job in all areas. Threw the ball very well. Played good defensively and swung the bats really well. Had some quality at bats with 2 strikes. Came up with some big hits when we needed them. And overall, it was great to get a win tonight against a really good South Carolina club.
Hey, Monte, it's Will. Wanted just to ask, what does this win mean for you guys? Because obviously, I guess it goes without saying, this was one you needed.
Yeah, I mean, it's a great win for us against a great club, and certainly helps in a lot of different ways. I think we all know, we're fighting like crazy to get into the postseason, and a win like this tonight certainly helps our case. We know we still got work to do. We got to go down to Tallahassee and play a really good Florida State club now, on the road, which is always a challenge. And then we got Duke coming at home. But, every game right now, quite honestly, it's like a playoff game for us. We're fighting every game to put ourselves in a position to get into the postseason. But we certainly took a step in the right direction tonight, but we still got work to do. But it's great to get a win tonight at home against our rival school and play good baseball. We played really good. We threw the ball really well, and I'm just proud of our guys.
Hey, Coach, this is Trevor. You went with Hawkins and Wagner in the lineup. I think the first time this season that they both started, with moving Hawkins over to first and Grice in the DH. Was that move just motivated by wanting to save Davis Sharp and intending to pitch him in relief tonight?
Yes, that's exactly why we did it. We just wanted to hold Davis and be able to use him when we needed to use him out of the bullpen. We had a couple guys down because of pitch counts from the weekend at Georgia Tech that were not available for us. So we need to be able to use Davis tonight. We wanted to be able to pick the right time to bring him into the game, which is why we didn't have him in the lineup tonight. Plus, Wagner's a really good defender at third base. We wanted to be able to play really good defense. Briars played a lot of first base for us. So that was the reason behind the decision there.
And that really paid off for you with the 2-out single and 2-out double that they had later in the game. How cool was it to see them come through for you?
Well, we got great production throughout the lineup. If you look at the lineup, 6 down, Brewer, hit a home run. Briars scored 2 runs with a hit. Wagner scored 2 runs with a hit. J.D. Brock came into the ball game and came up with a big 2-strike single that scored us a run. And Tio got on base, several times tonight as well. And we were glad to see that, Bryce was able to, come back into the game and that he was okay after a big time scare, with the hit by pitch. So just all in all, we got great production by, everybody in the lineup and we pitched really well. So it's just a great effort by everybody.
Hey, Monte, it's Josh from Charleston. Obviously, Eister had those 2 big hits in the first 2 games of the series. Did you feel kind of a sense of relief that when he got up there in the 9th, by then you guys kind of had a nice cushion at that point?
No, no, you don't ever get a sense of relief in the 9th inning, dude. I can tell you that. The 9th inning, the last 3 outs of the ball game are the hardest 3 outs to get, quite honestly. No, you don't ever feel relieved, I would say, until the last out is made. There's always a lot of heightened awareness in the 9th inning of the ball game. So no, I did not feel relieved until, the final out was made.
Hey, Monte, it's Will again. That in the 5th inning there, that obviously was the inning that turned it. First of all, tell me what your perspective was on the pitch and was it his nose that hit? How did he hit him in the face with the ball or in the nose? What happened there?
Yeah, so the pitch actually hit him in the nose, and and it was a pretty unique rule that's been put in place, which I think is great for situations like that, where you can put a player in for the player who is undergoing concussion protocol. So we wanted to take Bryce into with our medical staff, bring him inside, let them stop the bleeding of his nose, and then also check him to see if he had a concussion. And what you can do is if a player is under concussion protocol, you can bring a player in for that player. And then if the player who was injured passes concussion protocol, he can re-enter the game. And the player that you use for him can be used again only in that spot. So it's a really unique rule. It's the only rule that I'm aware of where you have a re-entry of a player that's taken out of the game. So, which I think is great. So that was what the discussion was about with the umpires. They do that to keep the pace of play going, but also gives our medical staff an opportunity to check on Bryce. And, fortunately for us, after, a couple innings, he was okay. He just had a bloody nose, feel like he's going to be okay. And he was able to come back into the ball game.
Can you talk about how that fire kind of, I guess it kind of lifted the bench up a little bit. It looked like it kind of fired your dugout up just a little bit. I mean, not knowing what happened, but it kind of got everybody awake, I should say.
Yeah. I mean, you know how kids are. I mean, the crowd was going nuts, thinking that, maybe they were like trying to hit him. I mean, he was just trying to throw the ball over the plate. He wasn't trying to hit him in a situation like that. There was no ill intent at all. And I didn't think anything of it. I was just wanted to make sure that Bryce was okay. That's why I ran out there. I just want to make sure he's all right. I didn't think there was anything going on there, like he was trying to hit him or anything. We were just glad that Bryce was okay, that it wasn't worse than it could have been.
Coach, we all know what Caden Grice is capable of. He's 1 for 19 since he just absolutely torched Louisville that weekend. But it has to be good to know that your offense can put up numbers even when he's struggling.
Well, Caden's a really good hitter. He's one of the best hitters in the country. Baseball is just getting him a little bit right now, but it's happened to every hitter in this lineup at some point in time. He's going to be fine. I mean, I'm not concerned with Caden. A lot of times it just takes a hitter just hitting one ball hard and he's okay. And I think he'll be just fine. So it's good to see other guys step up around him. But he's just got to continue to go up there and take his best swing in the strike zone and do what he does, and he'll be just fine.
Anything else for Coach Lee?